Best regards, Magister Miguel Ponce. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Lady Criban. This is the Learning Activity 1 for Curriculum Planning subject. And in this video, I'm going to talk about types of syllabus organization for teaching English. As we can see on the screen, we have different types or models of syllabus. We have structural, situational, topical, functional, notional, skills-based, task-based, and mixed. According to UNESCO, the syllabus is an academic document in which the author explains the learning goals, topics, activities, teaching methods, and ways to evaluate the students in a course or training program. So let's start with the structural or grammatical syllabus. In this design, the content is organized around grammatical points or structures. The activities are designed to help the students to get a deeper comprehension on the form and the structure of the language. This method could help the students to achieve a high grammatical accuracy but is not very communicative. In my example, I am using the conjunctions, and the unit 1 could be coordinating conjunctions for and now. Unit 2, subordinating conjunctions because, while, since. Unit 3, correlative conjunctions, either or neither, not only but also. These are grammatical issues, as could be verbs, nouns, tenses, etc. Now let's continue with the next situational syllabus. In this model, the content is organized around real life situations, daily life, or common situations. The focus is on the functional use of the language in specific scenarios, and it could incorporate the useful expressions such as can you bring me, may I have, could I go. If the situation is that we are at the restaurant, we could need to make a reservation, reserve a table, request the menu, express satisfaction or complaints, request the check. If we are at the bank, maybe we need open an account, request information, make deposits, report a lost card, or if we are at the airport, the situation could be the need of inquire about flight times, go through the security, do the check-in, locate the boarding gate, etc. So the teaching method is to help the students to acquire the vocabulary and the ability to express themselves in these different scenarios. Now let's continue with the topical syllabus model. In this case, the content is organized around meaningful themes or topics. It could be integrated with a content and language integrated learning approach, and this model promotes the learning of the language through the use of discussions, projects, and thematic readings. As examples of the themes, we have family themes, travel themes, technology themes, environment themes, and my example is Unit 1, Environment and Climate Change. Activity 1 could be reading the article, activity 2 discussing on recycling. Unit 2 could be renewable energy, activity 1 environmental topic, pollution, recycling. Activity 2 giving environmental advices, in which the students may need to use the must or the should to construct the expressions. Now let's continue with the functional syllabus. In this case, the content of the language um, use a collection of functions to be performed by the students. A function is a communicative act in which it is necessary the participation of two people at least, and of course, the language target will be used. As examples, I have seeking information, it could be on the web, interrupting, it could be a conversation, changing a topic, saying goodbye, giving information, etc. Now let's continue with the notional syllabus. In this case, the content is organized around semantic conceptual categories. These concepts could be distance, duration, quality, quantity, location, size, etc. Um, as example, I have general notions in Unit 1 could be number, time, place, duration, and specific notions man, woman, evening, etc. Now, skills based syllabus. This design is based on the development of linguistic or academic skills and competencies that will be useful for the students. As example, we have the obtaining the main and supporting ideas of a text, obtaining specific information from reading, decoding vocabulary from text, could be others writing letters, sending emails, etc. In this model, the goal is help to the students to develop the skill for an effective communication in any context or scenario, not just specific scenarios. Of course, to do this, they will have to practice too much and achieve the abilities for listening, speaking, reading, etc. Now let's see about task-based syllabus. In this design, the content is organized around planned tasks. The students must develop the tasks and complete the tasks, and they will do the activities using the target language. Um, while they are doing the tasks, they are practicing different abilities. Could be the grammar, the um, could be analysis, could be comprehension, etc. As example, I have solving a puzzle, assembling a toy, reading a conceptual map, agreeing with opinions, filling in the report, summarizing a text and presenting it, etc. Finally, we have the mixed or layered syllabus. This design combines elements from various syllabus types. It allows the students to practice grammatical structures, communicative functions, and vocabulary in an integrated manner. This model is the response to different needs that couldn't be addressed by one model. Um, as example, I have buying clothes, in which the task could be creating a role-playing clothing store. The grammar point could be the use of comparatives and superlatives. The function could be asking about size or price. The topic could be fashion, and well, that is my summary for today. This is a chapter in which we could see the main focus of every model for the structural grammar, for the situational real life context, for the topical topic or content, for the functional communication, the intention, for the notional semantic concepts, for the skill, the develop of competencies or abilities, for the tasks, the develop of tasks, and mixed, in which various approaches are are combined. Forgive me. That's all I could share with you today. I hope the information is clear, and I hope you have a very good day. Thank you.